Hello, I am Dave, and I'm here to watch other people conquer. Alright, we are here with an exciting matchup, but before we get into it, I need to get into the lobby. There it is, just made. Sweet. Let me see if I can't guess the password. Let's see how smart I am. I'm brilliant. I am the best caster ever. I am the smartest. I am the best. Alright, well, welcome in, everybody. We're going to be getting started here soon with No Limits versus Team Dagon. Very exciting matchup today. And I will tell you in just a minute, but let me post this real quick in the chat for everybody. I can't concentrate on two things at once. I could, but then I'd probably just mess it up. It's been a day. It's been a day. There we go. Alright, we got people coming in. Alright, that's set up. We are good to go. One more thingy-mabob for me to do. But I'm a professional. Don't you worry. If you're watching this, you may want to fast forward like a few minutes, as it seems like we don't have everybody here yet. So anyone watching for like a VOD, just, feel free to fast forward until we actually get started. I usually try to set up the stream for like the time dedicated, like 9:30, but it looks like not everybody's going to be here on time. So unfortunately, we might have a bit of a wait here, which is okay. So, getting into this matchup, Team Dagon versus No Limits. This is the loser bracket. Oh, I just hit my mic. If anybody cares, I do a lot of hand motions when I talk. You can't see it, but this is the loser bracket. I believe it's like LB5. So whichever team loses is out of the tournament. So these stakes are high. I'm not going to be biased here. Not going to say it. Both teams have been really good. I've loved watching both of them. Team Dagon has shown a very strong showing, especially with Batman as their pause one, right? If you give Batman BB or any mage, be ready for a very hard fight, right? He's going to take that and just run with it. But you can't forget about Fort Windy, who's shown a really good mid, understanding mid matchups, being able to pick some unconventional mids like Underlord and really, defeating a Quap, essentially. Quap's been one of the stronger mid laners recently, at least from what I've seen. And then Link's being versatile. Raven's been a great pause 5. And as note, we have a sub in for Team Dagon today. So no Drumpo under, unfortunately. So is this going to be the deciding factor? But stepping in is Ami. Ami has been a great player who hasn't been able to get her Visage. So I've really been excited to see a Visage that she's been able to play with. Unsure if that would be like a pause 3 or a pause 4, but looks like it could be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, the No Limits has also been shown to be a very strong competitor as well. They were in the upper bracket and they lost their last matchup. So, they're definitely someone to look out for. They've really liked playing Doom. I was looking through their previous matches and they did a lot of Doom, which is going to have to be on Team Dagon's radar. They also been doing like Jack Hero. I've seen a Disruptor a few times. I've seen Lena. So let's take a look here. Yeah, they've also run Lone Druid. Lone Druid is something you gotta look out for. So this would have been their last matchup. Slaymate. That's right. I just had to remind myself. Kid Magic. Vlad. There we go. I don't remember Hector, so sorry. I have to remember that. Let's see. What else other games that they have? A big BDE. That is the most memorable name for sure. I was like, I remember a BDE. There he is, a great support player. Looks like he picks up Jakiro a lot. They've played Magnus a few times, Warlock. So they're definitely a strong competitor. As I have said before, I definitely know more about Team Dagon, so that's where like most of my knowledge comes from for these games. But I have cast for No Limits a few times, and all these guys have played very well. So, very exciting matchup. Definitely going to have to look out for their Lone Druid, since Lone Druid's pretty strong at the moment. Look out for Alina, because Lena's just Alina, man. Right? Seems like they've picked up a DP a few times. Yeah, there's the Doom. There's one Doom. There's two Doom. I did see that looking back through here. Lena's seen a few Skies. So, they have their heroes that are definitely strong that you have to look out for. But other than that, that's kind of all I have on my mind. So, definitely want to be able to have a good game. Whichever team wins, whatever team loses, they've both played really well, and it's really fun watching them try to beat the shit out of each other. We're not here to have fun. We're here to beat the shit out of the other team. That's what Dota's about. All right. This is the point where I have nothing to talk about. But hey, it happens, which is why I gave that good little warning. Skip ahead if you're tuning in after the fact. I know I would. Oh, are we doing a new lobby? Everyone just left me. I'm leaving the lobby. I'm not the host. Why would they leave me? Nice. Hey, here we go. We got the BDE. We got Slaymate. We got Vlad. We got Hector. I'm sorry, I'm not recognizing the Hector name. So maybe I just didn't cast one that he was in. Big Legion player. Legion and Dawn. Okay, okay. Latest matches. Looks like we got, yeah, big Necro. Few Life Stealers, few Specters. So definitely a core player. Looks like maybe he could be taking the mid. Do my Phoenix. There's my Phoenix. It's the Phoenix. Oh, showing a little bit of cheek. Oh boy. I definitely don't have that emote. I got all the Aghanims. Got a lot of Aghanims. Alrighty. Do we got... I would assume we have Ocean coming in. It's a lot of emotes. Alright. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, Ami is switching sides. Only a 13. I can beat a 13. 83? I guess I can't beat a 13. Yeah, I bit my own words. Oh no, shame on the rollings. Oh, 13. Two 13s. God damn. 1 to 999,000? Why? I guess I'm pause 5. Nice, Raven. You rolled 100 to 100. Nice. Hey, there we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, anybody watching? Skip to 16 minutes. And then we'll be good to go. Link's doing a caster. The coin toss. And it goes to Team Dagon. They're going to pick second pick. And No Limits is going to pick Radiant. Am I a prophet? I don't know why that's behind. Weird. That's weird that it's behind. I think it's always been like that, though. They chose Radiant. Why would they not take the second pick? I'm not sure. Weird. And yep, well, so a bit of a switch up. So I'm not a perfect prophet, but I did get the correct the correct choices. All right, let's get into banning phase, the draft. That's what it's called. I expect to see probably a Witch Doctor. I expect to see a Winter Wyvern ban. I expect to see a Skywrath ban, a Lone Druid ban, a Doom ban, a Bristleback ban, an Animage ban, potentially a Pudge ban. Pudge has been picked quite a few times. I could see a Lena ban. I could see a Warlock ban. I could see. I'm just naming it off. Like, let's just name every hero. There's the Witch Doctor. Saw that one coming. Uh, Trying to think. I don't expect to see like a Shaman. I think the supports I pretty much covered. The main supports could be a Disruptor ban. Uh, but for Team Dagon, I suspect they are gonna try to ban Sky, Doom, and Lone Druid potentially. Oh, the Undying ban. An immediate Invoker ban. I I feel a little bad. I, we were literally just talking about this. I was in with Team Dagon. We were literally just talking about this. Like, I might be hurting the other teams because they're banning my heroes. And nobody has picked my heroes on Team Dagon this year because I haven't been playing with them. So, I mean, I guess that's respect on me. Tusk ban, very interesting. I don't think I've seen Team Dagon run a Tusk this year. I mean, maybe Ami has played Tusk a few times. But interesting to see that come out. Tusk can definitely be a heavy hitter early game, and then depending on how you build him, right, depends on that stuff. You know, core or support. But I mean, I know Lynx plays a bit of Invoker. Lynx can be a very strong Invoker player as well. So honestly, it is a fine option to get Invoker out because he's been pretty strong recently. There is the instant Anti-Mage ban, and there's the Winter Wyvern ban. So Warlock being banned by Team Dagon, again, solid support to get out of the way. Winter Wyvern out of the way. Anti-Mage out of the way. So No Limits definitely has been paying attention quite a bit. I do hope that I didn't mess them up a little bit.
5 seconds. 4, 3, you get it.
But good to know that they're paying attention. And it's gonna be the Lich for Raven. That's the one I was like. I felt like I was forgetting one. And Lich, Raven is Grandmaster on quite a few heroes, so you can't blame me for missing missing one every now and then.
10 seconds left. Well, 8 now. 5 seconds.
Are looking for the first pick here. They don't have the Witch. They don't have the Warlock. They could pick a Sky, which would lead open with a lot of heavy magical damage, but really no CC, right? No stuns, no roots, just maybe a bit of a slow but heavy damage. So I wonder if they're going to opt to go for a different support here, right? Are they going to be picking like a Shaman or what other supports? CM potentially.
Radiant gets to ban.
Jack Hero. Yep, there it is. I was like, again, we're getting into it. We're feeling it out, people. We're getting into it. So I was like, oh wait, Jack Hero. They played a lot of Jack Hero. So I would assume that'd be going on BDE, I would assume. So allowing Jack Hero to get through is a big no-no for Team Dagon. And the Night Stalker ban, completely understandable. Getting Night Stalker out of the way.
10 seconds.
No one wants a big scary monster flying over trees at you. That's just not fun. Nobody wants that. Get it out of here.
All right.
And the Life Stealer ban. And the Grim ban. Okay. I know Raven has played Grim before, but I'm pretty sure Lich is going on. Or he's taking Lich. But Grim is a pretty solid pick, especially for the Chain Frost Soulbind combo. So they might just be a little worried for that, but they have allowed BB through, right? So if they don't pick BB here, Team Dagon can pick BB at the end of this second pick phase. So we're looking here like, Tide and Underlord have been two very strong pause 3s. So they are still available.
Radiance up.
And there's the Skywrath. They are going to pick up the Skywrath. That is a comfort pick for them. believe that would go on Ain, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna
Radiant's turn to
not.
pick.
And there's the Visage for Ami. Okay, Team Dagon, I believe, has 2 Grandmasters already. Oh boy, they are very happy to be able to pull that out for Ami. I
We're 10
still
seconds out.
don't remember if
Plenty of
that's a
time to
pause
tell an
4 or a
announcer
pause
you
3,
love
but
them
we will
if
find
that's
out.
what's in your heart. 5 seconds.
Lynx
4,
being
3,
the fill for Team Dagon, as he literally plays everything. He'll pull something out of his hat here. So I would suspect that he's potentially taking pause 3. Which that could be honestly anything. It could be so much. Just start listing off every hero. Axe,
Dyer's turn to pick.
Beastmaster, a Lone Druid. Oh, it's a Pugna. Okay, all right. So that's gotta be Lynx.
Dyer's
Pugna
choice.
4, Visage 3,
Let's give him a second.
and they are picking up
Your
the
hero selectors.
Dawnbreaker for No Limits. Very strong hero. Usually see it banned uh, in most draft phases. But here she comes out, gonna have that global presence, the heal, the
10 seconds.
slow, the smash, and more heal. So,
5 seconds.
strong hero, able to get on top of people and save. Also very nice for like any duel, or if they decide to pick up Legion, which I don't think they're going to. I don't know why I was thinking a duel, but there we go. Okay, looking for the 4th pick here. This would probably be the No Limits carry, unless they wanted to save that for the very last pick, right? So no Life Stealer. There is an Ursa available. Ursa's been pretty strong. Lone Druid is still
Radiant's up.
available. It is going to be the Ursa. Yep, they're picking up Ursa. A very strong front line, able to bring down the tankiest of people while having a temporary almost immunity to damage. So very strong against
10
these
seconds.
burst type heroes.
We're starting in 5 seconds.
Now the question
with or
is
without you.
are they going to pick BB here? It is available, and there is a Batman. So are they going to pick BB? Are they going to do it? That's my call. No, it's going to be the Underlord. For some insight here, I believe this is going on Fort Windy mid, right? They've done it before, and I think he feels comfortable running it. So I believe this is a
10
mid
seconds.
Underlord, which if they pick the Lena
5
for their
seconds.
last pick, this Underlord could be in a bit of trouble. I don't think Underlord into Lena is a good matchup.
Dyer gets the ban.
There's the Lone Druid ban. And I would expect to see a BB ban here, right? Because clearly No Limits has done their research. So I would hope to see the BB. I could see a Necro ban. I could see a Quap
10
ban,
seconds.
right? Because they might be thinking of a mid. Or no, the carry. They would be
5
sure
seconds.
that it's a carry. They're probably thinking like Pugna or Visage mid. So they definitely should be banning carries, which BB should definitely be on their radar.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
There's the PL ban. Understandable. They have some decent AoE, but also a high damage for single targets. Not wanting to have to deal with PL. Completely understandable.
10 seconds.
Now, see, if Team Dagon here, I think they
5
should ban
seconds.
the Lena,
3. You
but
got it.
if they could also try banning Viper if they want to take BB, but that could be showing their hand, right? And No Limits has another ban. So, I mean, they could still pick Doom if they wanted to. That is a very much a possibility. I would definitely say that Team Dagon is lacking a bit of beef, even with Underlord. They have 3 backliners. So my vote is still on the BB. That's what we're looking for. Team Dagon really letting this reserve time get down to it on this ban. They gotta ban something, or it's just gonna ban something automatically. It runs out. It just bans Shadow Fiend. What? Team Dagon, no, what are you guys doing? You ran out of reserve time. I mean, SF, honestly, SF's not a bad ban here, right? I just don't think No Limits plays it. So, I mean, sure. I mean, that's one way to not tip your hand. Just let the reserve time run out. Is No Limits going to fall? No, they're going to ban the Drow. Okay, I fully expect to see the BB pick here. That's what we've been talking about. Like it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. They have 12 seconds. They have no reserve time. Here it comes. Oh yeah, baby. I am the best. I was right because I always am. And it's the Viper pick. Okay, yep. Totally saw that coming. I did expect to see a Lena, but either way, good to see it. So yeah, let's look at these hats. Pretty naked Underlord. Lich looks pretty good. Viper, just I don't like that Viper. Ursa's looking great. Who brings their kid though? Ooh, I haven't seen that Sky before. That's a cool staff. That is a naked Jack Hero though. The Dawn Mommy's looking great as always. Link's looking pretty basic on that Pugna. This is hard because there's a lot of basic looking sets here. I'm gonna give the hats to No Limits for these 3 right here. Right? Like Sky looks dope. Ursa just looks menacing. Dawn, it's a good set on Dawn. Do like the Lich set, looking great, Raven. But I don't know, like this is a pretty sad showing on hats, honestly. I think like Visage looks pretty dope, but ultimately I'm like, there's what 1, 2, 3, 4 people here that don't really have much going for them. Like that's a weird looking Viper set, but Viper doesn't have much for sets, so like I'm not too harsh on the Viper. But let's get into it. Game 1. So yeah, No Limits, definitely expecting that they can deal with the Bristleback because of the Viper. And we are off. This is a Grandmaster Dawn on Ain. Okay. So yes, it is Vlad taking the Skywrath. I couldn't remember if Vlad or Ain was a support player, so we figured it out. Here they come. Looks like we're hopefully going to get some First Blood action going. Or they're just going to trade sides like lame people. Link's rushing Tranquils. And this does look like to be a Visage mid. They have 3 Grandmasters on Team Dagon. They are not messing around. And they are just trading sides. How boring. Come on, people. We want some action here. I want to see some death. It is crazy. It's crazy that Visage gets silenced as a grave now. Just innately. And Scepter does buff it, but you just have it now. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, the dragon with boots doesn't make any sense. Never has. He's flying. Why does he need boots?
Remember, the name of the game
And
here
we
is
are
defense,
off.
but
Looks
also
like we're
offense.
just
That's
going to
important.
be 2 runes
Defense
for
and
each
offense
side
of the ancients.
as people respectively go to their lanes. Nice and easy. Raven going to go take the portal. Don Jack Hero lane. That can be a pretty tough lane to be up against, but this is a BB versus a Underlord. I think Underlord's going to have a hard time here. We're going to have to keep watch. Yeah, just already poison attacking the crap out of him. Here we are, supports training, but I mean, we've seen this Batman before on BB, so I have high expectations. Oh no, we have a pause at 46 seconds into the game. That is unfortunate. Let's look at the graph. So the graph, we have a really high spike in net worth here towards Team Dagon, and that is immediately dropped back down. Like, that's a huge shift in the graph right here. Just absolutely plummets back down to the sides of no limits. But Team Dagon actually gets the upper hand again, and it spikes up towards Team Dagon. So very exciting gameplay so far, to where XP and gold has just shot up for Team Dagon, and they are taking the cake at the moment. uh, sorry. I make myself laugh. Looks like we're going to have a Tranquils on the Lich, which is a little surprising. Lich having this sacrifice to get extra XP now is really strong. And yeah, we're going to see how this Visage versus Ursa applies, right? Because Ursa really isn't that tanky until he gets enraged. So very possible to burst him down with what they have. This Pugna Sky lane is also very interesting because both of these supports have heavy magic damage, but neither has like good catch. So they're just going to be trading damage for damage. Ooh, Starbreaker onto Batman, taking a decent amount of damage. And trading spells on the supports. Again, both... Ooh, Blood Grenade just barely missing from the Dragon. Both lanes very similar on their supports. Ooh, Hector getting really low, but does not have mana for Soul Assumption to nuke him down. Fort Windy actually sitting at the top of the last hits here. Happily so. Slaymate unable to fully push out the Underlord just yet. Oh, Link's getting really low from Vlad here, and now Ami's the one getting pressured. But the wave's pushing in, so it looks like they'll be okay top. Yeah, BDE looking to be suffering a little bit, seeing as they only have boots, so hopefully have some regen coming out. Slaymate, you definitely got to be pressuring more. You have almost a full mana pool with a mango. You have to be hitting this Underlord. You have the range advantage. Push him out of lane. I will say, top, I believe Sky has the advantage because of this Shield of Scion. So we're waiting for this first blood. I do like to see this Atrophy Aura come out, just because that does make last hitting for Underlord so much easier versus the enemy core. Damn, yeah, Fort Windy's last hits have been phenomenal mid. Ami taking so much damage from the neutral camp and the creeps. Oh, she's in trouble. Does have another Tango, but... Oh, looking rough. Here we go. Fort Windy gonna be in a big trouble here as Slaymate gets behind him. Gonna be able to push him away as he runs into the trees. Might have to TP out or give up first blood. There comes the TP to base. So not gonna be missing too much, but a single wave hopefully. Good job on Slaymate to get that positioning to force Fort Windy to TP out. A nice pull from Raven. Only on the range creep, though. That's still going to allow for the wave to push in. Level 1 Pugnivore doing decent damage. Ooh, nice burst on Vlad there from that Soul Assumption. Ami, gotta be careful, though. Don't want to be tanking everything from that bear. 3 minutes. Has anyone taken the Lotus? I did not see. We're still waiting on first blood here. Ooh, nice. Nice catch on that last hit. Ooh, there's the gaze. There's the Starbreaker. Gonna catch Raven. But no follow-up. Nice pull there, too, to drop back. Frost Shield just doing a little extra. And Fused Raindrop is very strong this game. Definitely going to want it. Batman taking some decent damage from bottom. We're 5 minutes in, and no one has died yet. Is this just going to be a very passive game? It's okay if it is, but... Ooh, Slaymate and Fort Windy throwing out spells, getting some damage. Nothing too exciting, though. Oh, Lynx could be in a bit of trouble. Here comes Hector, and first blood for Ami on Vlad in the back. Gonna pick up Lynx after death, though. Ami now the one in trouble, forced to run away from this big bear. Nice. Well done, Team Dagon, for picking up. Ooh, there's the gaze on the BDE and the Frost Shield. He's in trouble. He's gonna try to TP out, but that's not gonna be enough. The Frost Shield slows him to death. Here we go. Now we're getting some action. We do have Viper Strike on the Viper. You know, you put Strike in front of anything, it sounds way more badass. Ooh, nice decrep with good damage, and there's the burst with the Blood Grenade, but he has a wand to be able to heal up a few hundred. He is gonna be a-okay. Don't worry, people. Nice little ward, lane ward there, getting some good vision. Nice root. I like the pit. Showing dominance. Hell yeah. Viper, Slaymate, making a rotation top. Look for something. I will keep an eye on that. 7 minutes is up. Ami might be in a lot of trouble here because here comes Slaymate. There's the Viper coming in. There's the slows. That's just too much for Ami. Nice decrep. Hector under tower, but now Link's the one in trouble because he decrept Ami. And Lynx is going to go down. Double kill for the Pause 5 Skywrath. Hector taking probably a bit too much damage than he wanted, but a double kill's a double kill. And they get the Wisdom Rune for Ain bottom. Now he's going to be rushing a Vanguard for the carry BB. Understandable. Into this lineup. Looking for the Lich. Not going to find it. There's the Frost Shield. Good damage. Ice Pat's going to miss, but there's the Gaze. BDE's in trouble. Uses the wand already. Going to try to TP out. It's not going to be enough. Raven takes the kill again. BDE putting too much emphasis on that TP. Oh, but here's a DD Slaymate. Can he get more kills with this DD? Lynx picks up Hector in the back, but goes down to Vlad. And now Vlad's the one in trouble here with Ami chasing. Is she going to be able to find him? Running through the trees. Actually, oh, with the Silent as a Grave is going to be able to pick it up and get her 6. Here's the dive. Under tier 1. Stuff has started to pop off. Looks like we're pressuring bottom here with this Viper here. There's not much they can do, though. There's the Chain Frost onto Slaymate. There's nobody around for it to go off on, though. Does do half his health, though, and force him to run away. All while Fort Wendy is more than happy to just farm. Like, he has just been farming away. Gotta look out now. We have these familiars on Visage, so Visage is a lot more scary. Gonna be going for this BDE with her familiars. Slaymate might be taking the bounty rune. Cheeky. That should be just one. Oh, here they go. Under tower. Gonna find it. Gonna miss the stun, but there it is. There's the stun with the root. Gonna follow up with the ice path, but here comes Pugna in the back with the blast. And they're wailing on a dragon. They're gonna take him down with the creeps. And summoning the familiars back. Well played, Ami. This is what we expect to see with the Grandmaster Visage. Using those familiars. The stun. Slaymate actually takes down Fort Windy. But now Slaymate is looking pretty rough. There's the blast. I don't know if he wants to chase that. Here comes Raven. Looking for a pickup on this Viper who's really low. But they do see him on that ward. So he's going to be A-okay. There's the blast. The ice path's going to miss. But here comes Vlad. There's the frost shield. There's the nether ward doing some decent damage. There's the decrep Raven trying to get away here now. But here comes the chase. Is he going to be able to? I don't think so. Here it comes. Here comes Underlord in with the gate. Gonna catch the BDE on the path with here's Batman. Ice path on 2. There's the Mystic Flare. Not gonna be enough damage for these tanky boys though. And that's gonna be another kill for Lynx. Hector does have 6 now. Taking some decent damage though. Gonna be whittled down. I don't know why whittled sound weird to me. It's always like a word that's like, oh, this sounds weird when you say it. And that's whittled for me today. And that's going to be mid tower down. Pugna really good for pushing these towers. Vanguard completed. Going Scepter on the Batman. Understandable.
Radiant's throwing all they've got at Dire's bottom tower.
Ooh. They see Lynx.
Man, Radiant does not like Dire's bottom
He
tower,
is
and
in the
it's showing.
shits. Gonna try to use this Elu.
Dire's top
They
tower
might find Vlad here. Here comes Ami. There's the concussive shot trying to slow him down, but there's the nether ward. There's the decrep, and there's the stun. There's the second stun. Setting it up. He's in trouble. Not gonna have no damage, but ooh, there's the Solar Guardian. The root actually catches Vlad, and here comes Solar Guardian around top. The Mystic Flare doing a lot of damage, giving a lot of barrier, but that's not gonna be enough. Ami takes it down with the right click. Now that's a double kill with the Soul Assumption. Dawn did not want to come in. There's Slaymate actually with the gaze. Here comes the Hector though. Raven gets the Chain Frost. This is a big Chain Frost on the 2. Raven actually not gonna fall yet. Falls eventually, but Hector now forcing the wand and run away. The Blood Grenade trying to save him. Omni now the one in trouble, but the heal from Lynx, he's going to sacrifice himself for Omni. That's not going to be enough. They both fall for Wendy trying to get out, but not going to be able to because Hector comes back in full health. But there's a Batman. Chasing Hector now. Is Hector going to be able to get away? Does have the wand, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Without the Enrage, it's going to be chased down by this big Porcupine. Porcupine beats Bear. We've figured it out, people. Holy crap. Nicely done. I mean, I didn't know what was happening in that fight. That was great. These are the type of fights that I expect to see in a game as important as this one. Absolutely. Like, I love the dedication by Lynx to just be like, I am sacrificing myself. I am giving my life for the cause. You love to see it.
Radiant might want to haul some ass down to their bottom tower while they still got one.
Okay, going to be rushing pipe on Underlord. Underlord's just one of those heroes that really likes building auras. So that's really good to have on a team. Especially when you don't have Pause 3 that wants to build auras. You know, you want to leave this Visage open to be able to get Visage items. Oh, looks like we got a big rotation bottom. Raven might be in trouble here. If you know anything about Raven, he loves to play dangerously. Oh, he uses Gaze on the creep, but here it comes. Viper Strike with Mystic Flare. There's the Chain Frost. Going to bounce the Vlad, but not going to be enough. Mystic Flare picks him up. Actually, Slaymate gets it inside of Mystic Flare. That's surprising. But they're going to... Team Dagon's using this to try and push top. Are we going to get any TPs? Fort Wendy taking a good old chunk of damage from that tower, but here they come. Ice Path not going to hit. Here comes Slaymate. No Viper Strike for 20. Looks like Team Dagon's going to be forced to vacate the premises. Lynx is going Atos, and we have another pause. Oh no. Is it another pizza delivery? Nope. It is a wife. Team Dagon has done really well with their positioning so far. So it looks like they got the early lead here with a 4K net worth lead. Gonna go ahead and switch over to net worth. Yeah, married. But dude, be married to Dota. Dota is life. Dota's way more important. What do you mean?
Hey, look who's back.
Getting some good damage from this Bugna, who is going to be going Atos. Oh, they're going in under tower, onto Slaymate. Ami's in trouble with the Solar Guardian, getting a stunner. The heal trying to come out, but that's not going to be enough under tier 2. Now Slaymate chasing the Lynx. Fort Wendy's there, right with Batman, right on top of Slaymate. Can Ain do anything? But there's a Starbreaker. The heal is trying to come through, but not going to be enough. Batman gets a double kill, chasing Vlad in the back. I don't think that was a heal. I think Lynx was just killing Slaymate. Chasing with the birds. There's a stun. There's 2 stuns. Vlad's now the one in trouble. And just from this Porcupine, going to rush him down with a Mystic Flare. Is that going to be enough to kill the Batman? No, it is not. Here's the heal from Lynx finally as a proper support. Getting the heal for his carry. That is going to be 3 kills for this Porcupine. You do not want to see that. Another pause coming out from No Limitz. I would assume that this Underlord would be going another Atos, as we've seen that pretty commonly. So we've seen Team Dagon do this before, where they just have Underlord and get 2 Atoses and just roll with it, right? Because the enemy can't get away. So it'll be interesting to see what they choose to build. We see Hurricane Pike coming out for the Viper, would be a very strong pickup. Almost got Battle Fury on the Ursa. I don't think this Dawn is going to have any way to get out of that. Maybe like a Lotus or something. Sky doesn't really like building 4 staff, but he might have to, right? They need 4 staffs on No Limits to get away from Team Dagon. Oh gosh. Bringing back Gangnam Style. Alright, back into the game. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Oh, I thought that was going to be a T-word. Never mind, just getting words up. Lynx is just hanging around on no mana and no way to gain health. Just really trying to pepper this tower down and draw people to them. Ami birds as well. I am unsure. Ooh, the Chain Frost onto Slaymate and the Catapult. This is big damage on the Slaymate. Gonna be forced to run away, but not gonna be enough to kill him. Enough to TP most of the team, though. forcing Dawn to TP up here, and these supports are happy to get away. Hector does have Battle Fury. That's going to help the farm from this bear. I mean, just look at the space Team Dagon has created with that. Like, huge pause 5 play to be like, hey, I'm just going to go throw my spells here and force a TP. Ooh, there's the gaze on the creep, but here's the Starbreaker stunning the Decrypt to temporarily save him. And there's the heal from Lynx. The stun, or the silence with the Mystic Flare is not going to be enough. Ami comes in. Yes, thanks you, Rex Cow. I did switch to net worth not too long ago. I know the 5-minute delay is a little annoying, isn't it? Like I see it. I see it, man. I see it. Nice save from Lynx there. The decrypt, the heal. I mean, I thought Raven was dead for sure. Nicely done. We do have Solar Guardian back up. Here comes Fort Windy. Still working on this pipe here. Okay, what is Ami going for? Ami has Shard already. Wait, she has Shard and then she bought Shard. Oh no, that must have been a mistake. Oh, Ami gets caught with the Ice Path. There's the silence with the Macro Pyre. There's the root for the Hector and the Mystic Flare. Solar Guardian comes out onto 2. Ami does have Shard to try and save through most of that damage. But who's going down? Batman's in the back. BDE falls down to old Raven. Hector falls to Batman's Quills. Fort Windy's taking a good amount of damage, but the Frost Shield's going to keep him alive. Slaymate's going to run for his life, but Ain is left alone with 5. That's going to be 3 down on the side of No Limits. And Team Dagon feeling pretty good at the moment. The Scepter on Bristleback just shredding through this bear. Fort Windy doesn't want the heal, apparently. Link's just trying to do his job. Here's Slaymate and Vlad looking to defend here. Fort Windy, though, gotta be careful. Once they get Viper Strike up, you can fall pretty quickly, my guy. You're below half health. But this is where we see the snowball come into effect. Batman gonna be going for the farm. Yeah, definitely be picking up Vlad's next. That shard on Visage was huge there. Just ignoring the Solar Guardian, the macro, the bear. Like, what an insane shard. Ooh, might have a catch here. Summoning the familiars so they don't get the gold. Nice. Yeah, at this point, I think No Limits is like, we have to move together. Here's a smoke, so they're going to see the smoke. It gets pinged out. They know they're there. Here comes the push mid. They don't care. They want this tier 1. Has Shard already on Viper, so that's going to allow this tower to be poison attacked. That's going to be poison on the tower. Yep, BKB coming out next for Bristleback, so he doesn't get Viper Striked. Leading pretty good with a 10k net worth lead at the moment. What are we going here on the supports? What? I mean, I've already said my 2 cents about it. I think I know what they need. But we'll wait to see. And that is going to be a deny on tier 2. The first tier 2 goes down to a deny. Hector rushing a BKB might be a smart choice against what they're up against. Oh, gonna find BDE, and there's the stun. But here comes the Fiend's Gate. Macropyres drop down on top of it. There's the pit, and there's the gaze, and that's gonna be a blast for Raven. Good catch and good response. Gonna force this tier 2. And Slaymate denies tier 2 as well. No gold, or minimal gold, going to Team Dagon. If you're gonna lose them, might as well deny it, right? Here comes a smoke. Hector has Blink Dagger. Gonna get the Blink Dagger out. He was ready. Nice response. Atos completed on the Pugna, but they're chasing. They are chasing. They don't have detection, or they don't see him yet. Ooh, Ami might find him with the. Oh, he just gets out. Hector just gets out. Is this going to be a Tormentor? This could be a Tormentor. Looks like they're setting up for this Wisdom here. Very smart. And then they might take the Wisdom. I mean, I can feel the pain from the supports here. They feel like they just can't go out and ward. Alright. Here we go. Gonna be picking up a Glimmer, it looks like, on Jakiro. Gonna help with the magic damage, but with all these roots, I don't think it's gonna be much help. And here we go, setting up for this Tormentor. Very big. Gonna be going to probably one of these supports. Tormentor is a much stronger this patch, but heals slower, so definitely need all 5 to not... Ooh, it's gonna go to Lynx. That's gonna be really nice as it increases life drain to affect Nether Ward and a bigger range on it. So we are not getting Ice Spire next, but it is going to be a big Nether Ward. BKB rush coming out on the Dawn. Pipe completed on Underlord. Gonna be picking up that Scepter for an extra Pit of Malice around Fiend's Gate. Gonna be even more catch. Everybody but BB's bottom. So I don't think that Team Dagon wants to take this fight if they don't have their Bristleback. Ursa is not there at the moment. Sometimes I feel like this camera has a mind of its own. And it does, in a way.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a
Definitely
thread.
just fly around sometimes. It's hard to focus in. I think I've gotten better at it, though. Gonna be going Glimmer on Skywrath as well. 2 Glimmers. Oh, the Chain Frost is gonna be right next to BDE and Slaymate. With the Atos, Slaymate taking too much damage. The Roots keeping them right next to each other. And the Gaze pulling them back. And the Suck. Ami gets a double kill. Dude, look at this teamwork. Using the Fiend's Gate for Batman to get in. That's insane. That is how you use an Underlord. Well played. I mean, what an insane Chain Frost and the catch to keep them right next to each other. That's why you need the Force Staffs. And this is a high ground push now for Team Dagon. They're pressuring tier 3s. The fort comes out to try and defend. Are they going to fort for their own creeps? I don't think they have it. Not going to be able to keep them alive, but no backdoor. Viper's coming up in 10 seconds. Here comes BB diving tier 4s. There's the Quill Spray, and Batman gets a kill on the Skywrath under the tier 4s. Macro's job to try and stop the push, but this tier 3 is going to be going down. There it goes. Ooh, BDE now the one in trouble without any Glimmer. Just going to get slapped to death. So much armor reduction. Ami getting the nuke from behind. That Soul Assumption just does so much damage. And this is going to be a Rax at 24 minutes. Absolutely insane. Oh, Ursa getting right on top of Ami, but going to be able to get the shard off. Going to be in trouble. The Enrage is already used, and there's a root into another root, and the stun. Slaymate going to try to pick up, but Ami's going to be okay. We do have Solar Guardian, but, I mean, they're just in a bad spot right now. They need all 5. Roche is coming bottom in 30 seconds, so it looks like Team Dagon's going to try set up for that. Going to be picking up AC. I like it. What is Ami going to go for next? I could see like an Orchid. I could see, well, went Arcane Boots, so no Boots of Bearing. I could see a Scepter. Once they get BKBs on people, this is going to be a much different game. Glimmer is now on Sky. That's going to be huge. Unfortunately, if someone's rooted... Oh, Raven's getting thrown! Look out, Raven, don't get thrown again. He might kill you. That would be hysterical. That would definitely make a highlight for me. But much as Team Dagon takes time to take Roche, this gives space to No Limits to try and farm up. BKB on the Bristleback is huge as well. So how are we going to see this? Okay. Right, they're going to take Aegis and probably just push mid-high ground, I would assume, before they can actually get BKBs on people. Ursa actually has his BKB coming in soon. So that's going to be big. I guess they're not suspecting Roche at the moment. Here it comes. It's going to be a Roche for the bristleback. Big, big, big. Going to find Slaymate. Here comes Ami with the familiars. There's one stun. There's two stuns. Summoning them back for quadruple stuns, and the Atos. What a catch with the pit. There's the Firestorm. Fort Windy gets a kill. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that refreshes the stuns. Ami, what an insane play. Slaymate does have buyback, but oh my gosh, the quadruple familiar stun. You know what? I'm gonna clip that. There we go. There we go. That's insane. I've never seen that before. How many times, like, how long have we been playing these games, this one game, and still seeing something new? That is amazing. I love that. Oh, Batman! I didn't even notice. Diving the fountain, gets it killed. No Basher to stun him with the Aegis, taking out BDE, allowing his team to push this tier 3. This bristleback is too big at the moment. This is going to be a mid-rax. Slaymate did not buy back, just a low death cooldown. Catching Hector in the pit. That is Rax, mid-Rax down. One more Rax to go. Ami taking a decent nuke damage from Vlad. Here comes the stun. Vlad going down to the physical cool spray and the buyback. Getting caught in the ice path, but they don't have any follow-up at the moment. Hector looking to go in, does have BKB. Staring down Ami. There's the Ice Spire, setting that up. The last tier 3 is down. Pit's down. Trying to take out that Ice Spire to allow Hector to jump. There's the Chain Frost onto Hector, who jumps into Vlad, and they have vision. So it's going to keep bouncing. Here we go. Vlad's going to be able to get away. Still has not used BKB. BDE's TPing out. Unfortunate. The Solar Guardian's just going to miss Fort Windy, but here comes the BKB. The gaze. This hammer falls. Batman gets a kill on Slaymate in the back, but now Ain's left all alone versus 4 and going to go down. Here comes Hector onto Lynx, but the Decrep is going to save him. The pit. BKB finally going to try to chase down Lynx and gets the kill, but falls to Ami in doing so. Double kill for Batman. That's 4 down, no buybacks. That's a triple kill. I think this is going to be game. What an insane showing from Team Dagon. Scepter bot. I mean, this is what happens when you give Batman a BB. GG is called. GG is called. Well played. Well played. Insane game. Holy crap, dude. This is what we want to see. This game was beautiful. I mean, Team Dagon, what the hell, people? I mean, Fort Windy on this Underlord mid has been proved to be a menace. Like, using the Fiend's Gate for BB to be able to be on the other side of the map and just bring him there. The coordination for that, well played. Batman 11-0 on this bristleback. Again, another game with 0 deaths on a BB. Ami played insanely well with Visage. I love seeing hard heroes being played by really good players. Raven had great Chain Frost there. Lynx had great saves and just left no room for no limits to really move anywhere. They shut down this spare so fast. So I really hope that No Limits can come back for game 2 and revise their draft here. Maybe picking supports with some targeted stuns or some innate saves to help out their cores who are in trouble here. MVP, I mean, honestly, like I said, it could go to anybody. Hard not to give it to Batman's bristleback, but I want to give it to Ami. Like, I was solely impressed with this Visage plane, using her as herself as bait with the shards to bait out the spells and then just dodge everything while she's untargetable and healing, using the familiars for a quadruple stun. Like, what the heck? I that's who I'm giving it to, but well played, Ami. Well played, everybody. I'm excited for a game two. So, take a short break, stand up, stretch, hit the bathroom, and we will be back with game two in just a moment. I know this is the wrong one, but this is what I have. So we are LB5. No. LB4? No, yeah, LB5. Be right back. All right. We are back, people. Getting into game number 2 of Team Dagon versus No Limits. Game 1 was absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy. Uh yeah, what a game. What a game. Uh yeah, I expect to see some different bands. Like it's funny, right? Because it's like because we've seen this happen before where people are like, we can deal with this BB, and they even pick Viper to counter BB, and it just doesn't work. Like they just run away with it. Like so I expect to see a bristleback ban. I expect to see the Anti-Mage ban put Batman on someone who isn't one of those two heroes. Like, and you will have a really good chance. I also expect to see a Visage ban. All right, second pick in Radiant. Who saw that coming? What? Crazy. But all right, into game 2. No Limits. Has to be careful here. They will be dropped from the tournament if they lose this one, and Team Dagon will advance if they win. So we are looking for a No Limits win to send us into game 3 where they can hash it out there. There's the Undying ban. Team Dagon hates Undying. With the Witch Doctor, there's the Bristleback ban. That's what we want to see. Immediate, and they followed exactly by the Visage. Taking those heroes away from Team Dagon is exactly what they have to do. They know it, and they just took them away. Batman and Ami feeling a little bad. You gotta love the spirit of these players, guys. I love it.
All right,
There is the Lone Druid band, followed by the Lich band, so gonna have a completely different game. This is what I love. Get a different game. They have one more band. Having a Visage tattoo is crazy. And the Anti-Mage band. Alright, they have Winter Wyvern. They have Warlock. They have Disruptor. Like, who are they given to Raven? Right? You love having these heroes that are dedicated to pause 5, so you can just pick their heroes. Especially when their heroes are not banned.
10 seconds.
So, what was it going to be? Is it going to be a Winter Wyvern? I think, you know, it really depends on what Raven's feeling here, right? I'm gonna bet on the Winter Wyvern, but
Dyer's turn to pick.
it's the Warlock. Ah, I was wrong. I tried. I was wrong. Warlock, such a strong hero at the moment. I would assume that Raven is just gonna do the Scepter Refresher, which is the classic, right?
Choice you've made if you hurry. We're starting in 5 seconds.
So let's see. I'm not even gonna try to comprehend that sentence. I don't know what he's trying to say there. Like the meme, like Godzilla tried to read this and had a stroke.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
And it's gonna be the AA. AA is another very strong support. Immediately shuts down that aspect of wanting to pick a tanky frontliner who's based off of regen, right? Necro, Huskar immediately
10
kind of
seconds.
puts them on the back burner because you don't want to play them into an AA.
5
So
seconds.
other
4,
heroes like
3.
BB, who was banned, or
Radiant gets the ban.
Underlord, right? Really any tanky guy who wants big health regen is not gonna
All right.
work.
Dire gets the ban.
Ban on Lifestealer, ban on Night Stalker, completely understandable to get those out of the way. Final ban before the majority of the picks here. Who are we not gonna see? Who do they not want to play against? Right? I would totally see an Underlord ban here. Right? Team Dagon has
10
proven
seconds
to
left. All right.
use
Dire turn
Underlord
P
well.
now.
They're gonna ban the PL again, though. Interesting. I don't think I've seen them play PL, which is the intriguing part.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And it is another Skywrath. I know that is a comfort pick for Vlad there, but again, look at the starting lineup. They have no targeted stuns. They have one stun after like 3 or 4 seconds on the AA with the cold feet, but they don't have that catch. They lacked it the first game, and I'm a little worried they're not going to have it the second game. So I'm going to trust in them that they're going to be able to pull it back with their lineup here, right? Because the first game, that Viper and the Ursa not having any catch, the Dawn had some catch, but it was unreliable. So I hope to see some, potentially like a Doom. There's the pick on the Underlord again. Like they know this works, and Fort Windy is happy to take it. I do wonder if they're gonna try putting like a Lina mid against him and just shove him out of lane even harder.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I mean, yeah. So we will see. Who are they picking here? I mean, without Visage, I believe Ami might take pause 4. But we will wait to see. Right? Like they could do like an axe. They could do like a pause 4. They could do a pudge. Lynx has done pudge a few times. They could. It's gonna be the Marcy. All right. Marcy, I believe that would go on Lynx, as Marcy is, at least to my knowledge, one of Lynx's favorite pause 4s.
Dire's turn to pick.
And it is countered by the axe. There we go. Yes, this is what we want to see. We have the axe. There's the jump. There's the catch. The good setup for AA Blast and Mystic Flare.
10 seconds.
I'm already liking what No Limits is cooking.
5 seconds.
It will be interesting to see who they pair the Marcy with, because I'm pretty sure they're sending Fort Windy on the Underlord mid again. So who are they going to pair a Marcy with in the offlane? But in a good amount of thought process here, I believe this would be their carry pick.
Turn to pick.
And it's going to be the Ursa again. Feeling confident with the Ursa, like they didn't draw out the full potential for him that first game. All right. Ursa definitely feels pretty decent against melee offlaners, so Marcy might have a little bit of a difficult time, even though she's a pause 4. Probably. Could be a pause 3. I would not expect it to be a pause 3. But, Team Dagon's done weirder things. So, do expect to see the pause 3 pick here. Could be, I with the Underlord already, it could be anything, right? It could be some ranged pause 3. It's gonna be a Razor! Alright! Razor can be flexed as a pause 1. He does have a very strong right-click build, but I also love the magic build on Razor. Can be really tanky, right? So also with the Underlord, again, having Underlord on your team allows for a lot of flexibility as Underlord also likes building auras. So Razor is really free to build however they want. There's a intentional ban on SF. Now I'm just confused. Like, the first game, they ran out of time and it banned SF, and they're just like, hey, might as well keep it. I don't know, man. Maybe it inspired them to ban SF.
10 seconds.
The ban on Clinks, understandable. The Team Dagon does need a good backliner, right? I can see the Drow. Drow's pretty nice against Axe and Lane. Maybe not super nice against Axe later in the game, but I could totally see them picking a backliner here for carry. I could see the Quap ban. I could honestly see the Lena ban. It's the OD ban. All right. Man, I always forget about OD. There's the Weaver. Okay, Weaver would have made sense. Yeah. This is really up to Team Dagon. I'm not sure where they're going to be taking this here. What is going to be their last pick? I expect to see some backline hero.
10 seconds left. Well, 8 now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, you get it.
They do have, this time, they have 30 seconds of reserve time. So they got a bit more time on this pick. "15 seconds. And we have it's gonna be a Ricky. Okay. We got a little assassin in here. I mean, Ricky can really mess up Ursa, right? The AoE silence messes up Sky, messes up AA. Team Dagon is cooking up something nasty.
We're starting in 5 seconds.
Oh boy. I don't know how this is gonna go. All right, mid pick. I honestly still would like to see the Lena here. I think it will give them the burst damage they need. And I could also see someone else to help with this CC, right? Like, they have the Axe, but that's only one hero that has good CC. So maybe someone else with a setup, right? Maybe like a Sand King, maybe like a Earth Spirit. I don't know if you would play that mid here though. Somebody Primal potentially. I don't know. Maybe not Primal. Primal actually sounds pretty bad. I'm just trying to come up with interesting ideas to help out this Axe, right? Because only relying on Axe can be a bit tough. 3 seconds. Okay, they have it. It's gonna be the Sniper. All right. Interesting. Oh, look at that Axe, baby. All right. Marcy, Little Red Riding Hood Marcy. Razor with the Arcana. Look at that dope looking Warlock. So we've seen the Ursa and we've seen the Skywrath already. So they do look good, but not as much points as it was the first time seeing them. Pretty basic sniper set. AA's, I'd say that one's pretty basic, honestly. I mean, I love the Axe. Is that an Axe Arcana? I don't think that's an Arcana on Axe, is it? Might be. Razor Arcana, though. Ricky looking pretty fire. I don't know. I mean, it kind of seems like a tie to me. I might be leaning more towards Team Dagon here for the hats. I just like that Marcy set, and the Warlock looks pretty dope. And they have an Arcana. So I'll say like 60%. Alright, getting into the second game here. Hopefully we get to see some actual action this time.
You got this? You look like you got this. Actually, you look scared. Or distracted. It's hard to tell with your face.
Right, into game 2. Here we go.
You're wise to fear me.
And looks like both teams are just going to be trading sides again.
All right, gang, 30 seconds.
My gratitude earns you nothing. My gratitude earns
So pretty boring start. But we expect to see that. Ami does like picking up Boots of Speed on pause 3, it looks like.
That's your
It's
ancient
very
guy.
exciting.
You should have 2. Go, get it back. Smash it to
Axe
bits.
unfortunately no longer gets the damage increase from armor on Battle Hunger, but it is pure damage, so Battle Hunger is still pretty good.
Princess, care for a gank.
Yeah, just TPing on the Ursa, fair enough. Sniper is hopefully going to be able to just push Underlord out. Here it is, just focusing. Already down to half health. Good harassment. Sky Axe Lane. Looks like they can have some pretty good nuking damage from Battle Hunger and Skywrath. I think that's a much better pause 4 than a pause 5, honestly. Yeah, I think this is a hard Marcy lineup, right? It'd be interesting to see how Marcy plays. Ooh, good damage coming out on a Raven. Into a little bit of trouble.
Not by a long shot.
Ooh, Batman taking a good amount of damage. Blood Grenade comes out. Not gonna be enough to kill him, but enough to knock him out of lane here. There's the damage. There's the Battle Hunger. He's in a lot of damage. There's the Tricks of the Trade to try and get away, but still a lot of damage. Zoning him out. I mean, they're ooh, jumping onto Vlad with the Blink Strike. That's going to be too much damage. First blood for Raven. Good damage coming out on Batman, though, but the healing from this Shadow Word is going to keep him in lane. I mean, they are... No Limits is really leading in these last hits at the moment. A stark difference from what we saw last game. Oh, Lynx gets a courier. That is taunting on him. Wow. Raven actually out of position here. Going to be taking a lot of damage with that slow from the Mystic Flare coming in. Does get the wand, but that's not going to be enough. Aim gets the kill. Smacks him to death with his fists. I think that's just called punching, but... Slaymate definitely feeling a bit better on this sniper. Used a clarity, but it's going to get canceled immediately. Nice. Gonna be picking up that water rune, but here comes more damage. Here's Firestorm. There's the root. Getting some good damage on the Slaymate. Not going to be enough to push a sniper out of lane, though. Ooh, there's Cold Feet with a good amount of damage. Lynx needs that level 2. Some good damage out. Batman getting some good damage too. God, dodging that. A Mystic Flare. Very nice. Good healing from Raven there. Ooh, Lynx, you gotta be careful here. Here comes Hector. Oh, they're gonna find him. There's the bear. There's the Earth Shock, slowing him. There's the Dispose, trying to get away. Not gonna be good enough. Hector gets the kill. No Limits definitely has come back around to start at least winning this early game here. Good deny. Slaymate leading with really good denies and last hits. Ooh, got Static Link onto Hector. Getting some good damage on the Ami. Not going to be able to dive tower, though. It's a bit risky at this point. Ooh, a bit of fights going bottom. Batman forced to throw out smoke screen. Probably to save his own life. Already 6 on Slaymate. Very nice. There's the Firestorm. There's the deny. He's gotten so many denies on those range creeps. Ooh, we might have something going here. Ami gets the Cold Feet. No big follow-up, though. There is a Mad Stone. Who's going to get it? Blink Grenade comes out. Is going to miss. Lynx is looking for a potential jump here. Not going to see it. Okay, Lotuses are picked up. Ami rushed the Arcane Boots for that mana, but not very tanky. Ooh, a rotation from Sniper bottom. Here we go. They are going to see Sniper. They do see him. And this is going to be a dive under tower with the fortification. Here they come. Ain's looking for the catch. But Team Dagon is well aware. They do force Batman from not getting these last hits, though. Ooh, BDE is going to be rapping for... Oh, getting some good Static Link on this bear. But, ooh, turns around. There's the jump on the bear with the field and the Dispose. Gets the kill. Ooh, BDE now the one in trouble. Fight's breaking out bottom. Double kill for Ami. Very nice. Diving under tower. Batman's the one in trouble with the call. That's going to be a pickup for Slaymate. I didn't realize he was down here. Nice. But wisdoms are available. We have wisdoms. We gotta get these wisdoms. Oh, there's the dog. I thought there was a dog. Look at him. That's a little doggy. Gotta love dogs. Oh, Fort Windy taking some decent damage from the sniper. There is the assassinate. Not gonna be enough, but good enough to force him out. Okay, Lynx gets Wisdom's Radiant Wisdom, and Vlad picks up Dyer's. It's going to be a rush on Deefy for this Ricky, who's really going to be able to destroy this backline once he gets there. Ooh. Nice dodge on the call. Shadow Word going to be able to heal him up to full with a wand. Okay, yeah, Batman is definitely feeling the pressure here. Much different from being a BB. Just constantly getting barraged by Battle Hunger and all of Sky's abilities. Chasing down Raven, actually. Does have phase boots, so gonna be able to catch him. There's the Shadow Word. The call is on top of him in the creep wave. That's gonna be a good amount of damage. There is no call, or I mean, Culling Blade. Ricky is now the one in trouble. Right on top of Vlad. Where's the follow-up? There's follow-up with the Marcy. There's the kill for Batman. Following up on the Ain with the Static Link and Plasma Field. Gonna slow him down. Gonna try to get the call onto 3, but it's not gonna be enough. Ami gets another kill. Good rotation from Lynx and Ami to support Batman there. And what an insane TP out by Raven. Very calculated. That is big space for Hector, though.
Looks like Radiant's
Every
top
action
tower is
has a
getting torn
consequence.
down. Probably asbestos. Looks like the Dire figured out where Radiant's top tower is.
Ooh, Fort Windy is in trouble here. There's the root to try and keep him away. Do we have an assassinate? We do. With this magic damage, just rebound, trying to get him away. Not going to be enough. The Underlord falls. I've been seeing this where people skip Storm Surge, and I like Storm Surge, but that's just me. The call's gonna miss the Ricky. And this axe is just tanky, bro. DD, that's gonna be big. Here we go. We have Vlad top. We have Vlad here. Are we gonna get some action? Ooh. A cancel on Sniper's TP by Fort Windy might actually just save this fight. Ami gets a kill on BDE, but is in trouble. The rebound out for Ami. Here comes a concussive shot onto Lynx to dispose back. Lynx, what saves for Ami? But now Lynx the one in trouble. Do we have a root? We don't. Lynx is the one in trouble, forced to run away, but here comes Slaymate. Gonna be able to get it. Fort Windy now the one out of position. Gonna be chased down by 3. Not gonna dive under tower. Ooh, the rock is dropped onto Axe in the middle of Smokescreen. Axe is taking too much damage and falls to Raven in the meantime. And with Golem and Siege Creep, they're going to be happy to push this tier 1. Boy. People are making moves. This is a BKB rush on the Razor. There's a smoke right next to the fucking creep wave. Hector doesn't see it somehow. The Static Link's about with a rebound on top. Is there a Rage? There it is. Do they have the damage through Rage? They do. Ami gets the kill. Axe gets a call onto 2. Lynx is under tower. The dispose away, but that's going to be too much damage from Battle Hunger and tower. Going to fall to Vlad. Fort Windy's forced to fight them. Here's a rotation from Raven. Doesn't have Rock or any other spell. And no mana. Questionable. Ooh, Slaymate does have a ward down, so they're going to see the Ricky, the jump. There's the smoke screen and the TP. Do we have a root? We don't have a root. Slaymate's going to be able to get out. Unfortunate. Ooh, gonna find Vlad. Gonna try TP out. Doesn't get it off. Ami does too much damage. Good pickup. We're starting to see a bit of an exchange here.
Unless it's basketball.
Hector still working on that BKB.
But if I was,
We have a Blade Mail. This is not where Hector wants to be. He wants to be farming. Not fighting mid here. There's the rebound. Not going to be able to hit the Slaymate. Very close, though. We have a bit of time on Golem as well, so Raven's probably not looking to fight either. Batman is working on a Deso. Ooh, just big damage for the Ricky. Almost got BKB on Ami. I mean, they really are just giving this top tower. Here they come. Maybe? Maybe, maybe not. Gonna be rushing a Hurricane Pike on the sniper. I like it. They know what they need. Link's getting some deep vision up. We do have AA Blast. Gonna find BDE with a Plasma Field. There's a Blast onto 2, but not gonna be enough. Link's actually gonna probably be going down here to the sniper. There's the Assassinate. Nice. Good job getting that Ice Blast off. But now Fort Windy's the one in trouble, as here comes the Axe with the Battle Hunger. There's the silence. Can Fort Windy get out of this alive? Might not look like it with the Mystic Flare in the setup. Batman jumps in the back with the smoke screen. Gonna catch him off, but now Ain is the one in trouble, getting caught by the root again. And the Golem's dropped onto Slaymate with the jump from the Ricky. He has haste, though, so he's gonna be okay. Nice value pickup on that haste. They see Batman. He's dusted. They don't have the catch, though, at the moment. BDE might actually be the one in trouble as Ricky goes back in. Chasing too far out. BDE falls to Ami. Ami's just picking up these hits. Lynx is in trouble as he's trying to fight Hector. Here's a static Link. Hector, the one in trouble. Lynx runs back into him. Ami's not standing close. Hector gonna try to run away. Does have a Plasma Field up. Is it gonna be able to hit? It does not. Earth Shocks away. Ooh, but Underlord. Here comes Fort Windy. Going to cancel. Slaymate goes down to Old Raven. I didn't see. Dropped the Golem, it looks like. Oh, there's the jump. There's the smoke screen with the defuse. Vlad has nowhere to go and falls, and the courier gets caught in the tricks. Hector's getting dove under tower. There's the static Link, forced to run away and breaks it immediately, but Ami's on the chase. There's AA Blast. Turns. Ami's hit. The Enrage. Ami's forced to run now from the Bear. The Bear's still chasing. But we have TPs in. Fort Windy's the one in a bit of trouble with Slaymate. Here comes Axe and Bear. Fort Windy falls to a Culling Blade. Chop. Nice rotations. We do have Unleash now on Marcy. Gonna be able to unleash on some people. They want to push mid. They have an objective in mind. They want it. Battle Fury completed on Hector. This Bear's gonna be a problem. 4 staff completed on the sniper. Very nice. Allow him to get out of that smoke screen. 4 staffs are very important here. Hector working on that Blink Dagger. And this is going to be a 4 staff on the AA. I love it. I love it. I love it. Axe almost has Blink as well. No Vanguard, though. Fort Windy working on the pipe again. Going to be a very strong pickup against this AA and Skywrath. Ooh, we have a smoke. Here comes a smoke. All of Team Dagon looking for a catch. Who are they gonna find? I see BDE. Oh, they break. They see him. They don't have vision. There's the jump in. Not going to be able to find him, though. Don't think they want to dive tier 3s. Here comes the AA blast. Lynx is caught inside of it and falls immediately to BDE. Ooh, Batman is in trouble here. The counter smoke, he does have blink. The jump onto Batman with the call is going to catch him. The assassinate. Batman's going to fall to Ains' jump. Fort Wendy's going to try to TP out and does so successfully. But this ward from BDE wins them that exchange. Being able to see the smoke come out from Team Dagon might have been a little ambitious from them. Ursa gets an invis. Gonna just run top with it. BKB completed on Ami.
Radiant's scanning around for enemies. With their odd-looking, bulging eyes. Ugh, I'm sorry, it's just... Radiant's middle tower is smoking lights.
BKB completed on Ursa. Here we go. Oh, he sees the Ricky. Gets the blink off. Batman waited too long to go. Oh, here he is. There's the smoke screen, the defuse, but the Tumbler's toy out. Batman might be the one in trouble here. That Tumbler toy coming in useful. Oh, the call. The call onto 2 in the back. Ursa gets the kill onto Batman. Here comes the AA blast. Ain is in a lot of trouble. The BKB from Ami. Lynx, and that's 4 hit. Or 3 hit. There's the upheaval trying to slow him down, but that is Lynx down. Ami's going to try to TP out. Does so successfully, but Fort Wendy dies in the back. Raven's just slowing them down. This is a really strong showing from No Limits as Raven trying to get away. Not going to be able to do so. The bear picks up another kill. Very strong. Oh, Raven gets a kill on Vlad. Very nice. Is that like from a golem or something?
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right now.
I would assume so. Where did he die? Yeah, he died over here. So maybe like Shadow Word.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
Very good. Gonna be going Yules on the Marcy to try and stop that axe jump. Who has all he needs to get a kill. They have 21 minutes soon, so they're gonna want to fight over this rune here.
I'd shut my eyes.
Ooh, Fort Wendy setting up might be a little early for that wisdom.
I am not a betting man.
Into the upheaval. The jump onto Slaymate in the back. There's the Ice Blast onto 2. And Slaymate's in trouble from Ami. Gonna be enough to get a kill, but Ami's gonna go down in the meantime to Vlad. That's a 9 kill streak, and now Raven's the one in trouble with a bear right on top of him. There they go. The wisdom's available. And it looks like Hector's gonna grab it for himself. Did Fort Wendy get theirs? Yeah, Fort Wendy got Dire's. So it's a trade on wisdoms. Fort Wendy's gonna have to be careful here if they decide to come up into the triangle. There's the smoke. Fort Wendy, you are not in position. The root! The root! The Mystic Flare, the jump for the bear. Easy pickup from Hector. Fort Wendy falling to the neutral item's root. Or the neutral creep's root. Super unfortunate. No Limits. Knowing what they need to win is just ban Team Dagon's heroes. Oh, the another smoke? No. I thought it was smoke, but they're just running into... There's the D ward. They know they're there. Have Deso on Ricky, so he's looking for kills, but 4 staff completed on AA. I think No Limits has the items necessary to win here. Not like immediately, but like they with the 4 staffs and the blink daggers. 4 staff coming out on Sky. Like yeah, they know what they need to do. Ami, gotta be careful here. There's the jump with the blade mail. Ami's the one in danger here. Here's the assassinate. Ooh, and the BKB doesn't matter because Culling Blade connects. Playing way too far up when there's an axe and a sniper. Did see the AA blast coming in, but was unnecessary. I mean, this is the rough part with a Riki, right? If you have a Riki and you don't have a way to farm with him, if you can't farm heroes.
It's kind of funny. Radiant's bottom has cashed in its brick chips.
Ooh, gonna be going for Tormentor. Radiant gets the scan, but they have no way to show up quickly. Ooh, Vlad's gonna fall to a neutral creep. BDE does get the shard, which is huge. Big shard. They are looking for a catch here from Team Dagon. They might actually try to Roche off of this. Don't know if they should. This would be a very hard Roche. They're going for it. If no Limitz gets wind of this, this is going to go terribly wrong for Team Dagon. I'm just like, wait, I'm like, oh, yep, nope, they are heading out, deciding that's way too hard. It is hard for them to get the damage for it. Also extremely risky.
The jungle has everything.
They need that BKB on Riki. And they need to be able to catch, right? I think Riki needs to get an Abyssal Blade so that the supports can't get away when he jumps. Oh, right onto Raven with the Blink Dagger. Raven's in trouble. There's the smoke screen onto the bear. BKB is completed, though, so Hector's going to be completely fine. That is an easy pickup on the Warlock, who did have Shadow Amulet. So could have Shadow Amuleted there. Oh, I'm not on net worth, my bad. Where's Rex Cow when you need him? On to net worth. Hector leading by a substantial amount, followed by Batman, then Ain, then Ami. Fort Windy definitely having a much harder game this go around, as Lynx is getting peened out. Ooh, are they going to be able to find him? He's trying to get through portal. Gonna be able to do so. Ain does not get there in time. Oh no, Lynx is going to go back? Oh no, he goes back, finds... There's the AA blast. There's the jump. Why did Lynx go back through the portal? That is super unfortunate for him. I don't know what he was thinking, honestly. Clearly had no idea that they were there. Fort Windy picks up that DD mid for himself. Gonna be picking up Shard and Scepter next. Gonna be picking up MKB on the sniper, which honestly weird go. Like, you can try and say that Riki might go Butterfly, which is understandable, but they're definitely better items than an MKB to start out with. Here we go, the Plasma Field, hidden Hector, there's the Static Link. The catch onto Vlad in the back, but here's Ain setting up. The rock is dropped on Ain, though. Runs into both supports and gets the call onto Ain, fighting in the back. There's the rebound out. Ain is separated from his entire team. There's the smoke screen, jump onto Ain, the jump from the bear, the root onto 2 BKBs completed. Hector's taking way too much damage and the Rage comes out. Is there any follow-up? Jump onto Slaymate into the back. The Hurricane Pike away, but Batman has BKB completed. Going to be chasing. Do they have a root? They don't! Slaymate gets away again with an insane TP. Hector is going to be okay running away with everything used. Vlad gets the TP out. Insanity, people. Team Dagon seems to be the ones lacking catch this game. Gonna have Glimmer completed on Skywrath soon. I believe that's a Glimmer coming out for Raven. Or a Yule's for... Yeah, Yule's for Lynx. That's gonna be good for these axe jumps, although he's working on a BKB now. Nice little regen for Fort Windy. Shrine. Very nice. They got the shrine. Ooh, they might find Vlad here, who does have a Force Staff, right? This is the thing. Okay, dire scans, they know they're there. Value scan. Hey, there it is. Look at that. MKB is going to be paying off already. So, very smart thinking ahead by Slaymate, because Ricky wants that butterfly. I think he should go Abyssal Blade, but butterfly is pretty nice on Ricky, honestly, especially against a bear. Okay, this is a big bear. Does he smell it, though? Does he smell it? Can he get the blink off? Batman jumps on. There it is. There's the jump. Gonna need a BKB. There's the rebound. BKB. TP. Do they have the damage to get it? They don't. He gets the TP off. Does BKB enrage in the fountain, though? So, don't know if that's a... unfortunate that Hector used... No, he did... That was a BKB TP, right? I believe so. I might already be forgetting things, man. Short-term memory. I believe that was a BKB TP, right? And the rage just happened afterwards, which is completely fine. For some reason, I was thinking he TP'd and then BKB'd when he finished the TP. Ooh. Here we go, looking for a jump. They're gonna see him. There's the jump onto him. Blade Mail comes out. Ooh, making sure he can't jump, but oh, Lynx is in trouble in the back. Getting the Yules on the bear, gonna be able to run away here, hopefully. Force Staff, silence, under tower, the axe call right there with the Mystic Flare. Hector gets the kill after all that. Glimmer gonna be able to run away, but ew, big AA blast onto Fort Windy and Ami. Batman takes out Vlad in the back, but he's under tower and falls to Slaymate. Ooh, Fort Windy trying to get out and does successfully. Ain almost follows through. Would have been pretty bad if he did. We have a game on our hands, people. Crap's flying. Shit's happening.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball. Football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming. If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes.
And that is going to be the tier 2, the first tier 2 down of the game, going for no limits. Scepter completed on the bear. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, Lynx is going to be in trouble here. Not going to get the D-word, but there's Hector anyway. There's the Yules onto Lynx, not the bear. Not going to be able to jump away this time. Another kill for Hector. I mean, no limits is just having their way at the moment. But Team Dagon's not out of this yet. They do have a high ground. So as long as they're able to get the pickoffs they need, but I don't think no limits is really going to give them space to do so. I think this bear is a bit too big at the moment. Still, Roche has not been done, which is really surprising. Right? You have an Ursa this farmed, doing this well. Usually you want to get Roche, 20 to 25 minutes. Ooh, Ato's completed on AA. Even more catch. Ricky also doesn't have a Dispel yet. No Manta. I want to pick up a Disperser. Definitely want to Dispel on the Ricky. Almost got MKB completed on Sniper. Definitely want to be able to pay attention to what enemy cores are building. There we go. Here's the smoke, but they don't want to go too far out because here comes no limits. Ooh, there's the axe. Ooh, there's a static link onto Hector with the golem dropped on the bear. But here comes the big AA blast hitting 5. That's all 5. Oh no, 4. My bad, 4. There's the call in the back under tower. The bear jumps Ami. Ami's gonna fall down to Hector. Lynx falls in the back. Ricky there is in the back trying to fight all of them. There's the call. Gets the kill, but Batman now is in trouble. As here comes the assassinate. That's 3 down. Fort Windy's forced to run from a big bear. Raven is trying to follow up in the back. BKB from Hector. The dust finds Raven. Hector. Oh, so close. The enrage comes out. He's going to be okay. Vlad using Glimmer just to survive there. And that's going to be an ultra kill for the bear. Holy crap. Dust, people. Gotta carry Dust. Well played. Hector. And Vlad almost falling down in the back as well, trying to support his carry. Insanity.
Dyer is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
MKB completed on the sniper. That's going to be huge. As I would think that Ricky might change for a Disperser if he sees that MKB, but he did. Look at that. Look at that. Way to go, Batman. Paying attention, picking up a Disperser instead. And that's also really good, giving him that Dispel, which he much needs against that silence. And those roots. Here comes the Roche attempt, though. With the Skull Basher on the Ursa as well. That's going to be a big, big pickup. This is going to be a big Roche. With all the tiers 2 down, this is going to allow them to push high ground. I mean, Hector is just so uncontested at the moment. And there's the Abyssal Blade. That's what he needs. They need a Skull Basher on the Ricky to be able to kill the backline. Because this AA has been brutal. Amazing Ice Blast the entire games. Gonna find Lynx here. Blink does not go off, so misses the call, unfortunately. But here we go. The question is, can they fight a bear twice? That's the question. I don't know. Scepter completed on Underlord, so that's going to give more Pits of Malices. Alright, what's going to happen here? I think Slaymate's just going to be peppering the tower here. Ooh, TP bottom by the axe. Just trying to squeeze out the map, pushing the lanes. Oh, but Fort Windy's going out. Gets the catch onto Vlad and BDE. BKB from Ami gets right on top of BDE. They use their force staff, but there's the AA blast. Gonna drop the rock on BDE too. Trying to get to Slaymate, but here comes Hector on the Lynx. Here comes Batman jumping on Slaymate with the smokescreen. Gets the kill on Sniper. That's a big catch-up. Gonna find Vlad in the back. Do we have a root? We do not. Flag gets another TP out. Here comes the bear and the axe call onto 2. Raven falls to Hector. This is a big catch for Ain. Gonna man up on the BK with the BKB. Gets a double kill. Honestly, very big turnaround for Team Dagon here. 3 for 3. Big catch on AA. They saw Axe TP bottom. Might have been a little late on the go, but still nonetheless very big go. Already seeing big value from that scepter come out from Underlord.
Dyer's top tower
Very
is
nice.
really taking a beating.
Tis mine.
Okay, Basher completed on Batman. This Ricky is getting dangerous. We're starting to get tier 4s. So Enchanter's Bauble. Very interesting. Oh, we have a pause from Team Dagon now. Oh no. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Oh no, a mouse died. Who's using a wireless mouse for Dota? Who is using a wireless mouse? Oh, Sheepstick completed on Ami. I didn't even realize Ami was going Sheepstick. Absolutely insane. Sheepsticks are always huge. Halberd going to be coming out for Raven. I mean, Team Dagon, Ghost Scepter on Lynx, they're itemizing for this bear. They want to turn this around. 2 minutes on Aegis here. Okay, Ghost Scepter on the AA. Big pickup. Gonna be going Butterfly on Slaymate. Honestly, I like this itemization on this sniper. I really do. The MKB was a little questionable as second item. But definitely deterred Batman from picking up that Butterfly. So, which helps Ursa regardless, right? So no Butterfly means Ursa has free reign as well. So, and then straight into Butterfly as well. Like, I really do like the itemization, Slaymate. Very nice. So are we going to get another high ground attempt with Aegis? Because they are giving a good amount of space here. Batman, you got to be careful. Gonna be able to disperse her out. Ooh, that was scary. Very scary.
This will come in handy.
Okay, this looks like it's going to be the high ground attempt we're looking for. Hey, Drum. Thanks, man. Completely unnecessary, but I appreciate you, man. The jump onto Ami in the back. Gets the Abyssal with the BKB. Here comes the AA Blast. Hits 3. Well, one's Golem. Sniper's in the back. BKB jumping onto Ursa. There's the stun. BKB gets the Tricks of the Trade out. Marcy's in trouble. Ooh, Hector gets the kill first. Doesn't fall yet. Gonna be able to run away, hopefully, here. Fort Windy. Taking a lot of magical damage. The jump in from the bear. The bear goes down. That's Aegis used. The Glimmer comes out to try and save Fort Windy. Atos, BKB. The jump onto 3. That's a big call. But Batman picks up Ain. Jumping in like a madman. Jumping in on the AA in the back. Not going to do any damage because the Ghost Scepter. There he is. He doesn't have a Dispel. He's in trouble. Gets a triple kill before falling himself. Buyback from Ami. Slaymate's in no position to stay here.
You big dumb face. Oh, this is a mega kill, all right.
I mean, Hector's probably feeling pretty strong, but it's a 2v2. We do have Hex. Yep, Slaymate is going to very wisely back out. Oh, going at Slaymate with the Scepter. There's the catch, the Harpoon out. There we go. Oh, the grenade's going to cancel it. Slaymate's trying to run, but the Yule's is going to catch him. The bear's on the back. The buyback from Ami. Slaymate falls. There's the Hex onto Hector. Ami is going to fall to the bear. Buyback from Skywrath. These two are in trouble. Tries to get the rebound out, but Hector is not letting up. Going to chase even more. Fort Wendy's doesn't have a TP, so Fort Wendy's in a lot of trouble. Falls to Mystic Flare. I guess they think Fort Wendy's going to be able to get out. Oh, this is a rough TP. Is he going to be able to TP? Does he get it? He does. They're going to chase. They're going to chase. They are chasing. Oh, I think they see him. They see him. Oh, Fort Wendy, you're in trouble. Here's the bear. There's the bash. Doesn't get the blade mail off. And that's going to be a... That's not a dieback. No. Ami bought back. That is a dieback on Ami, though. Insane. So there's only 3 people who have buybacks at the moment. I mean, I like the initiative from going at the sniper, but damn, that just opens this up for a high ground push because there's no front line. There is fortification used, but fort is used as well. Smokescreen is dropped, trying to push him away, giving that miss chance. They do have vision there, do happen to get the tier 3. The jump on the Warlock, but there's the Smokescreen. They do a BKB. There's the Halberd, and it is dropped. There comes the AA blast onto Raven. He's in trouble, but Vlad gets taken out by Batman in the back. There's the Abyssal on Batman, though. Yeah, does get the BKB off, and the Smokescreen jumping on the AA, but Lynx gets the rebound out, actually kind of saving BDE. Oh, there's Sniper in the back. Ooh, double kill for Batman, but he's in a bit of trouble. Ain's on top of BDE, gets the Hex and the kill. Ami's with the BKB is going to be able to run away. There's the Assassinate. Ami, though, in trouble. Going back in, onto Hector. There's the Dispose out, but double kill for Slaymate. On top of Slaymate, fighting just Batman, trying to kill Slaymate. Not going to be able to get away, but Slaymate falls instead, but Hector is alive. I think Hector has this. I believe in Hector. Come on, Hector. You got Satanic. You're fine. Get in there, big boy. You got this. I mean, Team Dagon is really putting in the work here. They are giving No Limits a run for their money, slowly pulling this net worth lead back towards them. Ooh, Shiva's is going to be great. I think Roche is up, so I think No Limits just wants to get the next Roche, and then probably go for a pick-off, honestly. Using Eye of the Storm to farm here. Completely fair, understandable. Looks like we're going to be getting a Glepnir on the AA soon. Swift Blink going to be coming on the bear, making the bear that much more scary. Scepter being worked on by Vlad, who needs buyback. Roche is set up. Butterfly on the sniper. Gonna be picking up Satanic. This is a big sniper. Oh, that's Axe. Okay. I thought that was someone from Team Dagon. There's the roar. They know they're doing it. I just don't think they want to contest. I mean, they have good... No Limits has good vision up. I think Team Dagon might just want to give this to No Limits. Shiva's completed on the Axe. Very nice. Hector gets the Aegis again. Banner on Slaymate, and that's no cheese yet. Banner was given to Axe. Fair. Alright, another high ground push. There is no tier 3, so they're just going to be able to push up here. Alright, here we go. There's the banner. There's the jump onto Lynx immediately with the Abyssal. Lynx is in trouble. There's the static Link. The Golem's dropped. Here comes the AA blast. Just going to miss Lynx, but hit 2 in the front. Vlad goes down first in the back. Slaymate's actually in trouble. Gets a Hurricane Pike out and jumps up, but that is dead. Slaymate's down. 2 dead on the side. This is insane. They're manning up on BDE, trying to get the kill, but Ami gets a double kill. That's 4 down on the side of Slaymate. What a huge turnaround. Hector's forced to run, but there's the Abyssal, and he's down. He's going to have to try and get a blink out here. Is he going to be able to do it? No! They get right on top of Amelia and no BKB. That means the 10 kill streak falls to Batman. What a team wipe. Insane. Absolutely crazy. What a turnaround. Oh boy. I mean, I don't know what changed in that fight, honestly, but Batman is doing the damage now. This is going to be a high ground push. Are we going to be able to force any buybacks? They do have Daedalus now on the Ricky. Here comes the fort. Okay, AA is here to try and slow it down, using Unleash to push this tier 3. Here comes the AA blast. Does hit the creep wave and Batman. Does have Skywrath up, but this is going to be a Rax down. Axe is coming up soon. I don't know why I was thinking about Batman. It always happens once when I mix people up. But here comes Ain. They got to be careful. That's 4 up on the side of No Limits. They got to be careful. Oh, there's the Axe Call onto 2. There's the Mystic Flare. But the jump from Batman in the back is going to find Vlad. Vlad's not dead yet. Going to be able to duel Ghost Scepter, but on top of Slaymate, there's the Atos from Batman. BKB's used. Slaymate's in trouble. He falls. Slaymate falls in the back. Ain in next. Can he get out? Just going to miss, but here comes the bear. There's the rebound out. The bear is angry. The bear is coming. They do get another kill on the sniper, which is huge. Team Dagon is being a little spicy at the moment. Refresher on Raven? Damn, son. It's going to be 2 golems being dropped. Lynx thinks better of it and is going to run for his life. Does get Halberd off. The Yules. Can he get away? There's the Ghost Scepter. They're going to find Batman in the back. Golems dropped onto 3. Batman gets a Disperser out. AA Blast is not going to connect. They do find Lynx in the back who's trying to save him. The blink out from Batman. Lynx gets the halberd, actually. And he's going to try to run away. And the jump out from the Golem. Can he get out? He cannot. Oh, Batman takes out Ain in the back. He's going to be forced to run away. Did Ain have a gem? I don't think he did. There's the halberd. Not up yet. He has Glimmer. Not going to be able to get it off. That is 4 down on the side of Team Dagon. How did Fort Windy and Ami fall? Oh, right. It was the Ain jump. Nicely done. I mean, they absolutely insane. Like, Batman, I knew this Ricky was going to be a problem for No Limits late game. And he has proved me right. And I really got to commend the itemization from these supports here to deal with this bear. 2 halberds, a Yule's, a Glimmer, and a Ghost Scepter. Like, they know the issue is this bear, and that's who they're working on. And so far, it's done really well. Almost got the Satanic on Sniper, so hopefully going to be able to stay alive when Ricky jumps him. Because that's, you know, Ricky is going to jump him. Oh, that's an Aeon disc on the AA. I thought it might be a Well, actually, no, I would have been wrong, because whatever it is, the Glepnir takes, yeah, point booster. It was a vitality booster. I was wrong. Too many items in this game. There's Axe top. I mean, at this point of the game, if anybody goes down, it's huge. What are buybacks looking like? We got a few buybacks. Kind of split between teams. Ricky and Ursa do have buybacks. Those are the big ones. If Ricky or Ursa goes down, that's a huge swing for the fight. Oh, they see Ami. Oh, but here's Ricky. They want that Ricky. Regen rune. They have good vision here, right? So they have vision on Team Dagon. Slaymate needs to get this. Who? Gonna have to be more specific, Drum. It's a 5-minute delay. Alright, Ami is setting up. That, unfortunately, Lotus Orb does not reflect the concussive shot. It is not targeted. Oh, they're gonna try to go at Sniper here. Getting the jump on the Sniper. Where's the Abyssal? Gets the Hurricane Pike off. But here he comes with the jump. The Abyssal. Slaymate's in trouble. He's going to fall immediately. The AA Blast hits one. Back up on Hector. Ami's trying to take him down, but BKBs. The Golem stops the BKB. They catch AA in the back. Vlad fell already to Batman. Hector just mans up, but there is the Halberd. Hector's forced to run away, but he can't. The Golem's stopping his TP, and that's going to be 3 down on the side of No Limits. Ain does not have TP to get back, but he'll have it up in 14 seconds. Oh, baby is right. You're 5 minutes behind, but oh, baby is right. Team Dagon has crawled their way back. They have the net worth lead. They're gonna force a buyback here. They are forcing buybacks here. There's a buyback from Slaymate. They want the buyback from the Ursa. There is an Axe. There's the jump on Axe onto 1, but there's the Yules and the Hex. Here comes the AA Blast. Fort Wendy's in trouble. There's the jump on the back. Slaymate almost goes down, but Hector buys back. There's the Abyssal, but the rebound saves Batman. Batman's forced to BKB, but now Lynx is in trouble. Lynx falls down, but it looks like Team Dagon's just happy to get out with what they can, forcing the buybacks. Fort Wendy gets a real nice TP out, knowing that they're focusing somewhere else. Are we trying to get a cheese block on Ami? I love it. Ain is gonna think better than to chase too far. Only getting a support, forcing Slaymates and Hector's buyback here is huge. Right? The heat is on. It's turned up to 1,000. And who knows what'll happen next. Yeah, like they want to push this. We have 5 minutes till tier 5s. Slaymate is that further away from getting Satanic being forced to buy back here. They need a Roche. They really need a Roche. Oh. Team Dagon knows they're looking for Roche. There comes a smoke. Oh! No, it's not there yet! Oh, they didn't get it! They know that they didn't catch anybody there. It does give a bit of vision, so they know nobody's there. Hector's looking for a catch. There's Ami. They might. Here comes the jump. There it is, the Abyssal with the Swift. There's the BKB. The Golem's dropped. AA Blast hits 2. Hector's a sheep. Forced to run out. There's the jump from Batman with the concussive grenade, saving Hector. Huge. Very big. Forcing out a few spells, forcing a small fight. Still setting up for Roche. Ooh, overwhelming blink on the Axe is going to TP out. This is what happened last time. He TP's top, and now Team Dagon's like, hey, it's a go. And there it is. There's the smoke. Roche is up. No Axe for a little bit. They're going in. Oh, brother. Not gonna get it. There's the Firestorm. They see the AA. There's the jump. That's the proc, but the stun. There's the Ghost Scepter. There's the Dispose back. BDE's in trouble. Gets the Ice Blast onto 2, though. Hector's in the back on Omni. There's a Static Link onto Vlad. Vlad's taking a lot of damage. Hector's manning up on Omni. Can he take him out? The BKB. Omni falls. The Refresher. The Golem's dropped again. Slaymate in the back gets taken down by Fort Windy. So much is happening. Ain has the BKB. Trying to man up on this Fort Windy with Hector. Fort Windy's taking too much damage. Ain. Nice. BDE gets a double kill. 3 down on the side of Team Dagon. But that is a dieback on the sniper. Oh, they have detection. They see Batman. They have the detection. Oh, okay. Hector thinks better of it. My heart is racing. Your heart ain't racing at the moment. What are you doing? Oh boy. Okay. Hector wants this Roche. Can easily take it by himself as a level 30 bear. But it is gonna roar. Buybacks. Here comes buybacks. There's the Fiend's Gate. The bash onto Hector. He's in a bit of trouble here. Here comes the Hex, the BKB, but they jump away. Hector goes down. That's a dieback. Trying to chase. They get the Yules onto a BDE, and he falls as well. That is 3 down. No buyback. 40 seconds. They are going to pick up Roche here. That is what we want to see from that Fiend's Gate. He didn't get BKB off because the Hex, and that's going to be ages for the Batman. I always got to think about that. But they have 20 seconds. They have no buyback on the Ursa. They are going to be pushing tier 4s here. This is so critical.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its
Here they come. Fortifications come out. There's the banner. They fort, but it doesn't matter because the creeps aren't going to die. They have to get an axe call here. Here's Slaymate. Slaymate is in. There's the call onto 3. Huge catch by Ain. They get the Ricky, but he has Aegis. Going to be coming back. They got to kill that thing, the banner. Ain trying to run away, but here comes Batman. Gonna get a call, but he falls. Batman taking a lot of damage from the Slaymate. Buyback, jumping onto Slaymate, and that's so much damage. Vlad is gonna be in trouble in the way back. They have to try to... Ooh, Batman is in trouble. Gets to jump out. They gotta kill these tier 4s. They are trying to focus, but that Slaymate is doing a lot of damage in the back line. That is tier 4s down. Slaymate trying to move up. Gets the concussive grenade out. Link's not going to be able to find him. The jump onto Link's. Link's falls. That's a dieback. The jump from Batman onto Slaymate. They're focusing Ancient. Can Batman get away from this? Can they take it down? Golem's dropped onto 2. They're hitting Ancient. It's down to half health. The Hex, the second Golem. They have to hit Ancient. There's the Static Link. There's the call onto 2, stopping the push temporarily. The Ancient's down to a quarter. The Ancient's falling. They have 8 seconds on AA. Can they kill this? They do. GG. GG. They get the Ancient. What an insane end. Holy crap. Team Dagon takes the second game. They move on in the loser bracket. Unfortunately, no Limitz is knocked out. I forgot to do captain interview last time, but I'll try to do it this time. I don't know what to say. An hour-long game. Absolutely insane. I thought No Limitz had it there for sure, but Team Dagon comes in winning game 2. I mean, I don't even know who to give. I want to give MVP to Fort Windy here. They would not have won that game without Underlord. That's my initial instinct, that Underlord, again, came into play for Team Dagon, proving to be an amazing uh, mid. Well played, everyone. Really played well. No limits, you guys. Hector, 21-5, absolutely insane. What an insane run for that. Ah, hello, Lynx.
Like,
Well, how you doing?
ending was a bit stressful,
Yeah.
a
My
bit wonky.
yeah, yeah.
I'll give you that.
My heart is beating out of my chest. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I've definitely seen fights like that at the end on the Ancient go the other way,
Mhm.
and so I was like, uh, it
Yeah,
was good. It was great. It was amazing.
indeed. I mean, I they played really well. They came back hard on the second game, and I was really worried there for you guys for a second. So I mean, I gave MVP to Fort Windy for this game. How are you guys feeling with
Mhm,
this Underlord?
mhm. Yeah, I mean, we picked it both games, and there's a reason for it. It just offers so much good control or building, and it's just like Flynn's comfort. So I think it kind of works out well.
Indeed. And hey, Ocean, thanks for hopping in, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey,
So unfortunately, I am sad to see you guys get knocked out of the tournament here. But I would love to get your guys' thoughts on these games, just really quick.
Yeah, it was a great game. I think we were a little bit distracted that first game, kept having to pause, but um, the bristleback, the first game was just really, really good. I think we had a better like bands, so we had like a better game, second game,
mhm.
and just a few like mistakes kind of cost us, and that's pretty much it.
Indeed. I mean, uh, Hector just really ran away with this bear for most of the game, and Slaymate really followed up with that sniper. Uh, I mean, I'm really just curious about uh, how did you guys feel about this Underlord? Because that's kind of like the main thing I'm focusing on here. So, what was your guys' idea for putting Slaymate against Underlord, and how did you guys feel about that matchup?
Yeah, I thought I think both games we were feeling good about it because we picked like a range, and he plays both those heroes, so we were hoping that he would eke out a win in mid.
I definitely think he did win mid there. I guess Lynx, you picked Marcy here, so 3-20, definitely a rough game for you. How are you feeling on Marcy there?
Great. I love this hero. So much fun.
Hell yeah, I really got.
I was pretty much a punching bag. I was just running in to be a punching bag. Kind of my goal. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what in draft compelled me to pick Marcy. Somebody mentioned it. I think we were floating the idea of Nyx, because their lineup, their back line looks squishy, and we're like, how do we get on top of it? But Rob was already thinking Ricky, so we're like, we don't want to double up on Invis. Um, I don't know. I think Razor was on our mind too, and I think Razor Marcy is just a good combo. I don't know. I just wanted to play something fun. The hero was
Yeah,
fun.
completely understandable. And I really got to commend both your guys' teams with itemization. Like Slaymate's itemization, I thought was really good. Getting that MKB second item really deterred Batman from getting that butterfly, opening up the game for Hector. And then Team Dagon, your guys' supports itemized really well for this bear, which I think is really why you guys won that game. So Hector had such
Yeah,
a hard time catching you guys in that second half. So really well played to
yeah.
both of
I
you.
definitely knew I needed a Ghost Scepter pretty quick because I was just getting eaten constantly.
Well, Ocean, do you have any last remarks here on these games?
Just a good game, well played. Uh, I think I think the Team Dagon had a really good draft, kind of both games. Their bans are always on point because kind of blocks some of our heroes. So
Hmm.
Indeed.
just
I've been
very well played.
research. I've been looking. I've been watching, looking at these bands.
Well,
No,
Nice.
good
awesome.
games. Good games.
Yeah,
Lots of fun.
amazing. Thanks for hopping in, Ocean. Thanks for hopping in. Great games. I love to see them.
Yeah, absolutely. See you guys maybe next time.
Hell yeah, I look
Yeah.
forward to it.
GG's.
GG's.
And to you, Links, thanks for hopping in again. Thanks for talking a little. GG's to you guys. So happy to see you guys moving on, and I look forward to see what you guys do here.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for casting.
Indeed, it
It's
was
great.
awesome. I loved it. So,
Yeah, thanks for casting.
alrighty,
Like.
bye.
Bye.
So that was Team Dagon versus No Limits. Team Dagon taking the victory. And I mean, honestly, that second game was so close. Could have gone either way. So really, really love to see the dynamic. Really love to see the chemistry on both teams. BDE having a really good ice blast for most of that game, right? Following up right behind this axe jump or the bear jump, like just beautiful. And then, like I said before, the itemization was beautiful. Loved seeing the hex come out. This hex on the Razor made that catch. I didn't even see the Hydra's breath. I love that. I love the Hydra's breath. That catch on the bear was huge with that sheep stick. So well played to both teams. Congratulations, Team Dagon. I will probably see you guys in the next matchup. But that is it for me. So GG's everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.